must face my own poor performance today from my team, Liverpool. Boys, if you just allow me to unload the clip a little bit before you ask me questions about the game.
Sit back and listen.
4 words. Team selection, set pieces. The 2 big errors, mistakes from Liverpool today. The word shoehorn comes to mind at the minute in terms of shoehorning Florian Wirtz into this team. I think Liverpool still, and maybe himself still, are not 100% clear on his best position. 2 things can be true. Has he had a bad start to his Liverpool career? Yes. He's still part of a team that won the first 7, but of course he could have been a lot better. Do I still think he comes good? 100%. There's no doubt in my mind. And I think rival fans, the 007 stuff, everyone's looking to see what Wirtz can do, rival fans as well. So deservedly gets criticised. And again, where is his best position? And if you drop someone from the midfield to shoehorn him in, today it was Gakpo, tomorrow it might be Szoboszlai that you drop him for. Should you be dropping those people for him? Let me know in the chat right now, Liverpool fans. And the set pieces. Listen, it wasn't a corner. I've seen the replay. It wasn't a corner. I was watching it. But you've still got to defend that corner. And it's a real looping kind of ball to the back stick, which you have to win. That header, once they clear Van Dijk, because again, defensively, he can be such a magnet, right? He's always in the right place to head it out. I think once you clear him and you almost whip it to the back stick like they did today, then there's not any better headers in the Premier League than Virgil van Dijk. So you've always got a chance, especially when your big centre-backs peeling around. His eyes aren't really on Van Dijk. They're all meeting that ball at the far stick. And Sarr scores against Liverpool again. Messy goal to concede. And then after that, you're thinking, surely there's got to be some kind of wake-up here to the early alarm bell. And absolutely not. Alisson Becker, one of probably 2 players that can walk away with his head held high today. Makes 3 or 4 huge saves in the first half. Munoz, Jeremy, Mateta goes through on goal. And then Mateta slams one in off the post.
Would have been unreal.
So
finish.
What? If we've got a worse goalkeeper in goal there, we're 5-0 down, guys, in the first half. So again, Arne Slot rips into his team at half-time and Liverpool do come out a lot better. There's chances for Wirtz again. Should he have just left it? I think it was probably going to go in from Szoboszlai, the cross-come shot. Salah gets another shout out for being totally a ghost today. Isak has a chance on another day, it goes in. Gravenberch hits the post. And the stats, weirdly enough, are 20 shots for Liverpool, which an away team is very good. It shows stat-wise you're on top, you're aggressive, but the stats have lied to me today because what I saw was a comprehensive Crystal Palace performance. They've definitely got our number. Having said that, it's only 1 win in 17 in the league against Liverpool for Palace before today. And Oliver Glasner is a special manager. I got to big up Wharton. I got to big up Kamada, super tidy player. And then Chiesa does score. Again, with the handball, I know Salah's that's going to get brought up. I've watched this 25 times, boys. And I'm not... I'll watch it once and go, he's not handballed that. I'll watch it again and go, he might have. But I'm not conclusive on either. Mm-hmm. Chiesa gets the goal. There's a bit of a fight back. And at that point, I'm thinking, wow, we've robbed it. And it's only a draw. Let's just get out of here. Keep that winning record intact. And then another set piece, the throw-in. Again, who wins that header? No one. Mark Gahey wins it again. After everything between him and Liverpool. And I think Kirkes, in that position, you've got to just get rid with your right foot. He's so scared of playing with his right foot. He ends up twisting his body and hooking it out for a throw, and really that should just be going right back up to anyone that can chase it down up top. So listen, Eddie Nketiah gets the goal, and we deserve to lose that game. In a way, I'm happy we've lost this early. We lost at home. No, it will make sense. We lost at home to Forest last season, right? We'd won every game. We lose at home to Forest 1-0. Hudson-Odoi, great finish. It was actually Doyle's birthday. It ruined the whole weekend that we had. But then after that, Liverpool won the next 10 games in a row. So there's almost this thing of like the invincible chat is I knew we weren't going invincible. That's out the window. But learn your lessons now. I think it's a good time to lose almost with a busy period coming up. Straight back in it. I can take this on the chin if it is a response in the next game and we do have a better performance, especially in the first half. But credit to Crystal Palace. They deserve to win. What do you reckon, boys?
Completely agree. And I just want to say, it's been coming for Liverpool.
It has. The performances and the results could have only carried on for so long. We're not blind. We saw what we saw against the Bournemouths, the Burnleys, all these teams, the Newcastles. I was there. But eventually they run out, and this loss was coming. And again, against a good team, you know, what can I say?
If you like you said it well. If Liverpool didn't have Alisson in that first half, or if Palace had just put their chances in the corners, it could have been 3-4, 5-0. Right, Mateta, the one that came off the inside of the post, that could have been another goal. Munoz had a chance. Sarr had chances. They dominated. The first 45 minutes, they completely dominated. I think Liverpool came back into it a little bit in the second half. They took off Adam Wharton for Will Hughes, which I could not understand. And from that moment, Liverpool were pushing. Get the goal, Chiesa, 86th minute, and I'm thinking...
Scruffy finish, but you take them all day long.
Bro, I'm thinking, here we go again. This is it. Of course they're going to go on. Of course they're going to win.
This time it wasn't going to happen.
I didn't.
I knew.
Trust me, because I've thought it wasn't going to happen the past few times. When it came back to 2-2 against Bournemouth, I thought it wasn't going to happen, and it happened. Yeah. Against 10 men Newcastle, it happened. Rio, 16, 17-year-old kid, right? 16
at the time, but he's 17. Yeah.
Right, even Atletico Madrid, Burnley defended so well for that 94, 95 minutes. Arsenal one I can accept because it's a moment of quality.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Where and it was earlier. I think Szoboszlai was 84th minute. Whereas the like Newcastle 90 plus 10 or plus 9. And then today when Chiesa scored, I'm thinking, how? What is this? What is it, like a universe thing that is just happening? Though. Is it mentality?
Yeah, it is.
So what happened today? If they have the mentality, what happened today?
Well, it's just a poor performance, and we didn't actually deserve it. So you can have the mentality to get back in the game, but because you've been poor and the other team have been so much better, probably will lose the game. We were lucky to even be drawing, bro. But the mentality is keep attacking, keep going, 20 shots odd in the second half, nick a goal and get out of there. But we couldn't do that today.
You also
set
said
pieces, man.
You said that you can handle it this early. I think it will be a lot easier for Liverpool fans to handle this if Arsenal don't do their business.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
This is such... I know we'll get onto it, so I'm not going to go off now. Such a big game for Arsenal tomorrow. The swing this weekend, like I said to you just before, if you'd won today and we'd lost, it would be 8 points.
Yeah.
You've lost today. If we win, it'll be 2. That swing after 6 games is crazy. Arsenal might... We'll get onto it, but we must. We must.
And you haven't won there for a while. But anyway, like you say, we will get onto that.
So
talk to me about that kind of fragility at set pieces today for Liverpool.
Hold on. First and foremost, the name's Wirtz. Florian Wirtz.
Right.
Said 007.
Okay. Are we doing that? It's actually 006 in the Prem. 004 in the Prem, but...
Champions League. We count Champions League.
This is shameless.
We count Champions League. It is shameless because you know what? As a United fan, I don't get many opportunities to do this. Every Saturday I come on here and he's sitting on his high horse because Liverpool have nicked another last minute winner. So I'm going to enjoy it while I can, right?
Yeah.
I look at Florian Wirtz, right, and I almost think, did you really need to sign him? I almost think, did you need to sign a £115 million number 10? I look at this Liverpool team, I'm like, you don't really need a 10. Doesn't really work. And you go to what you said about the shoehorning him onto the left. I think he can actually work on the left at some point.
He's not better than Gakpo on the left.
He's not better now, but he's got higher ceiling, and so you almost
not on the left. No way.
Okay,
Gakpo is an out-and-out left winger. He's proven it last season. He started this season really well. For me, Florian Wirtz does not start on the left for any team over Gakpo.
But I don't think Gakpo is all that great either.
He's a better left winger than Florian.
Last season, 16 you are wrong.
I think
16 goals, 8
good,
assists last season.
Okay, but I also think that comes in a very good, dominant Liverpool. Like I don't watch him in individual moments.
Gakpo's not the one to point the finger at today.
No, I'm not. But what my point is, like, I can actually see him coming good on the left, right? And either way, playing a little. Because my thing is, if you can get an overlapping Kirkes and Wirtz coming inside, similar to how Eze will be deployed at Arsenal, there's a world where that can work. But I just think, could you have not got another 8 and added some depth into that midfield for like 80 million, 70 million?
He can be the 8 as well, with his,
you don't really want him in here.
He does pick the ball. If you look at
Leverkusen, he was at his best on the front 3 as a 10.
The kind of area that I like him in, you know, he gets that assist 4 minutes into his debut against Palace, doesn't he, in the Community Shield, where
looks good.
He's kind of central left, not like a forward kind of area. He's kind of playing them half pockets between a traditional LCM and an LW. He's kind of in those tiny little pockets, and he finds Ekitike, scores the goal. That's the kind of area I like him in. Not too wide. Naturally, he will come in anyway. That's inevitable, right? If he starts out on the left, his first thing he's going to be looking to do is cut in and create something. Whereas Gakpo does do that as well, but he obviously has the output, and you know, he's such a physical presence as well. I think that's why he's maybe been preferred to Wirtz in that position. But there is a headache. I agree with you. Where do you play him?
You don't.
If you do play him, who drops out?
That's the
Yeah.
Because Szoboszlai at the minute, I think it was almost considered, wasn't it, at the start of the season? Oh, well, that means Szoboszlai is going to drop out the team. And then Szoboszlai has the month of his life in August, scores a win against Arsenal. And him, Chiesa and Alisson are the only three today. Maybe Ryan Gravenberch, bit of a stretch, but they're the only three that can walk away with any pride today. But I agree with you in terms of, I don't think we shouldn't have signed him. I think if there's an opportunity in the market, he's turned down Bayern. He's shown that he wants you. He's just been with Frimpong, been really successful with him. He is world class, and we've seen glimpses of that.
He's not world
at
class.
Bayer
Yeah,
Leverkusen.
but it's the
He's
thing.
on his way to
No,
be.
but it's the
He might have
But also,
he might have shown world class quality at Leverkusen.
Yeah, that's what I'm
he
saying.
hasn't shown
Oh,
anywhere near
100%.
that at Liverpool.
I
So
know.
to say he's
Also-
world class now is just not
But
true.
also-
No, I
I
said
don't
world
even-
class at Bayer Leverkusen, and
You
then
said
has
he
this-
is world class now.
but then I also said at Leverkusen.
Yeah, but my
Straight
my
after.
thing is it wasn't really a market opportunity if you had to spend 115 million to get him.
Mad.
A market opportunity is he's got
So
one
we're
year left.
writing him off then? That's
no,
him
I'm
done.
not writing him off. I'm just saying, and look, hindsight's 2020, right?
Just be careful. We play you at Anfield in 2 weeks. Just relax
Yeah,
a little
it's
bit.
not-
You know
it's
what I
not
mean?
really,
that's when he turns up.
But I just think
Bookmark
like
it.
I just think when I look at Gravenberch, McAllister, Szoboszlai, the balance between
Balance
those
is
three
nice,
is
yeah.
so good that I just think if you could have got another McAllister type of player to give you some depth in there, because right now, if one of those three gets injured, you're looking at Endo and you're looking at Curtis Jones. It's not horrible, but it's not great.
Yeah.
So I just think, could you not have actually, or get another left winger?
This
You
is the thing.
got rid of Luis
Rio,
Diaz.
we've got Rio.
If Fez, yeah, he can come in. But
Sometimes you can look at a team, a title-winning team, and go, that midfield's good enough. You know, we can go into next season. That can be the starting three.
If it's not broke, don't fix it.
Exactly.
kind of
So
vibe.
rather than going and spending 150 million on Wirtz, who I rate Wirtz, I rated him at Leverkusen. I don't know now if he'll come good, but rather than spending 115 million on him to come in and be a starter and replacing one of these three, when we just said it's not broke, sign someone for 45, 50 million who can challenge one of those positions on the bench and maybe come in and be a starter if they're not performing. That would have been the smarter business. Now seeing this, I've said multiple times over the past few weeks that them best midfield three doesn't include Wirtz. I knew at some point Arne Slot would try and shoehorn him on the left because Gakpo is the easiest one to take out. It doesn't work. He's not a left winger. He's not better than Gakpo on the left wing.